Hey everybody, my name's Kyle and this is Track by Track, music reviews, news, and commentary. So obviously it's pretty exciting news to hear there's a new pandemic-inspired song by Mick Jagger and Dave Grohl. But I have to ask, whatever happened to the new music from the Rolling Stones we were hoping for? It was April of 2020 when we got Living in a Ghost Town from Mick and the Boys, the first new Stones track in 8 years. Other than archive releases, we haven't heard anything truly new from the band since then. As for my money, Ghost Town still stands as one of my favorite COVID-inspired songs. So naturally, hearing this new cut from Jagger 1 year later begs a certain degree of comparison. Eazy Sleazy is actually a completely different affair in every way. Where Ghost Town was a down-tempo number steeped in frustration and despair, Eazy Sleazy is an uproarious rock ripper full of pent-up energy and hope for a return to a so-called normal life. In many of the same ways that Ghost Town was the right song at the right time, this new track also feels especially timely. With vaccine availability steadily increasing, it really does feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Collectively, the world is more than ready to rock again. None of that is to say that Eazy Sleazy is an especially great song. Make no mistake, Jagger sounds as fierce as you'd hope on vocals, and with Dave Grohl playing nearly every instrument on the track, the music is ferocious as well. The raw sound of this thing feels really satisfying, albeit familiar to a fault. Although Grohl may like to stretch his wings to explore new musical territory like on the recent new Foo Fighters album, Jagger stays squarely in his lane here, just as he has for, well, decades. To that end, Eazy Sleazy may come across to some like a poor man's Stones song. Not that anything involving either Jagger or Grohl is ever a poor man's anything, but my point is that I think the song would have had a bit more swagger to it if Keith, Ronnie, and Charlie had played on it. Dave is certainly up to the task of backing up this rock legend, but it's still a fairly by-the-numbers performance. That's also how I might describe the lyrics, actually. Very by the numbers. It feels a bit like Mick wrote a first draft of the song and called it a day. We get the prerequisite references to the pandemic's greatest hits like TikTok and Zoom, but don't we all already know the punchline to those jokes? On top of that, the rhymes are often lazy and predictable, and other lyrics lean so heavily on cliches they could break. And as much as I like seeing Jagger rocking out in front of a camera again, the patched-together performance video concept is well past its prime at this point. If anything, it saps some of the otherwise hopeful energy away from the song by making us look back instead of forward. But to borrow from one of Mick's true classics, I'll say that I know it's only rock and roll, and I like it. I don't love it, though. Eazy Sleazy is a lot of fun to listen to in the moment, no doubt about it. But I'm pretty sure no one is having more fun than the fun Dave Grohl had putting this thing together. Now the question is, between Eazy Sleazy and Living in a Ghost Town, which song will better stand the test of time? Let's check back in on those two tracks next April. And maybe by then we'll have new music from Mick and the Stones that isn't about COVID. Once again, my name's Kyle, and this has been Track by Track. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Plus, check out some of these other videos below that I think you might also enjoy. And of course, be sure to subscribe, because true music fans always want new releases the day they come out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.